Okay, so Warhammer is set in the year 40k, 10k years after the Horus is. Okay, so the Horus heresy happened when half. Me after finally finishing every single game from Warhammer 1 to 39,999. So I can finally play Warhammer 40,000. First Battle of Hydra Caudatus, the Iron Cage. Second Battle of Hydra Caudatus, the Imperial Palace Fortifications. And Villas Salux. Scoreboard. Scoreboard. Hey, I remember that legionary, he died like a coward. I wish everyone lived in their favorite fictional universe. Pokemon fans. 40k fans. Emperor when he has to fight the endless abominations of the warp. Emperor when he has to be a parent. So many millennia has already passed, and yet its machine spirit still screams. What does it sound like? Rage. I'm not a god. I'm just an immortal with supernatural powers demanding your eternal obedience. Also here's my giant sons with their own super abilities leading my legions of angels that you also must obey. Now build me a giant golden pyramid so you can sacrifice me 1,000 souls every day to power me up. Satisfied? 63 books and not a single mention of female custodes. But the recent retcon says there have always been female custodes. Not only is this a change to the established lore in terms of the creation process, but it also implies that no female custodian has ever done anything of note. Bulkthorn, your master that I hold 40k lore near and dear to my heart, and the canon in highest regard. But the dogs and charlatans at Amazon and Game Workshop have crafted nothing but falsehoods and derision to this community, and I intend to speak my mind about it. There must be accountability to the fanbase. Miriko, the engine is upset about women. Games Workshop confirms rumor that Henry Cavill's Warhammer 40k production at Amazon could be scrapped. When you snack at painting plasma coils, but you have electrical experience and an Adderall. Chainsaw Bayonet. Heavy Imperial breathing. Warhammer 40k. Only bigots hate female Adeptus Custodes. Me. Professional bigot. Oh my god. Custodes. I wanna buy this. Great. And as a bonus, I'll throw in a female custodes for free. If that even touches my custodes, I will kill you. It has to be lore accurate. Meanwhile, at Bulkrock and Vanguard headquarters, after investing in Games Workshop, change the lore. Why is it always you three when there is a reference? Dune. Warhammer 40k. JoJo's. Keep my shut together until I can wipe my ace again. Girls, guess my zodiac sign. You're so sensitive. I'd say Sagittarius. Boys, guess my Warhammer army. Orcs, because you're ducking stupid. Naming your child after a fictional character. Hey there Khaleesi, how was school? I hate you with every ounce of being. Naming your child after Primarchs. I'm so proud of you, Sanguinius. I love you dad. Warhammer 40k in a nutshell. Genocide. They opened the tomb. Rattle 'em boys. My wife when she learns I got bulk out drunk and spent her life savings on a statue of the god emperor. 40k Space Marines. We just lost 100 Marines. This will severely hamper our ability to wage war and will take centuries to recover. 30k Space Marines. We just lost 1,000 Marines. Send in the next wave. I identify as a treat. My pronouns are try me. In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war, says Emperor of Mankind. Save child. Cal child. Salamanders. Babe no. Grandpa didn't really take your nose. It's just a silly children's trick. Suffer not the witch to live. When contacted by Legion commanders protesting the careless destruction, the Iron Warriors captains replied with laughter that bordered on betrayal. We are all bleeding today. An Iron Warriors captain voxed back to Corfaran. Have faith. Word bearer. The link went dead to the sound of chuckling. Stop shooting. You're hitting our troops, said the word bearer. Lol, said the Iron Warrior, LMRO. Christian Warhammer 40k fans, when they remember the Emperor was literally Jesus in lore, so the entire Imperium is technically Christian. Starks. Star Wars fans. Haha, Darth Maul survived. No, it makes no sense. How can he have survived? 40k fans. The orcs are driving using a painted on control panel. I know. When you kill a trillion heretics and unlock the golden scene. Get away Deldgard, you carrier of disease. I also carry presents. Or, it's plague. God damn it. Normal pay to win games. I just bought an army for 95 cents. You can't do that. That's cheating. Warhammer. I bought 40 Space Marines for $350. Same. Amazon finalizes deal with Games Workshop for Henry Cavill's Warhammer 40,000 cinematic universe. Things are now properly rolling. Thank you, my brother in blue. I had my reservations when you told me knowledge is power, but this book, it opened my eyes to so many different perspectives. Such possibilities. Warhammer 40,000. Exclusive. It's finally happening. Please mom, don't tell the God Emperor I didn't finish my meal. Magus Garrison was right. This feels awesome. Kid discovers cupboard that brings his toys to life. Weeb collectors. Warhammer 40k Tyrannid main. IT support now. Have you tried turning it off and on again? IT support 40k. Has now attempted the litany of deactivation and reactivation. Imperium, AI are evil. How can you love the Iron Kin? The Leagues. Kin is kin. I've got your back, soldier. A glorious doubt. Powerful amulet of Nurgle discovered. Said to contain the woes of the Plague Lord. Unable as he is to find a boyfriend-free elder goddess, the artifact protects the bearer from the influence of self-awareness and accusations of being called a mother ducker. The amulet was crystallized in a viscosity that smelled strangely like orange soda. The Sisters of Silence in Warhammer 40k. Did you know? The Sisters of Silence in Warhammer 40k are an all-female order of anti-psychic warriors who never speak and have souls that reject the psychic energy of the warp, causing anyone nearby to feel a deep sense of unease. This is a subtle reference to the fact that no Warhammer fan has ever spoken to or felt comfortable around a woman. I didn't choose Dad Orc Life. Dad Orc Life chose me. Petition Games Workshop to change Space Wolves unit name to sound more like Vikings and less like a wolf finish. Moments before literally any new orc tech is deployed. Oh I dog. This'll work. Have eyes no idea boss. Deep Rock Galactic is just when the kin in Warhammer 40k find Tyrannids while mining a planet. Change my mind. I'm a huge 40k fan. Oh yeah, name 20 Space Marines. Alperius. That's on me. I set the bar too low. Going through old yearbooks be like. Who's more likely to rip your heart out? Khan the Betrayer. Carmen the Betrayer. There are more than 20 million sentient species in the Star Wars galaxy. Don't choose to be a recess. That's 19,999,999 too many of them. Then. Primarchs. Monica the Red. Lemon Ross. Alphobius. Or Utuligan. Joa Takan. Rachel Johnson. Changuinus. However, they do have a sort of collaborative collective psychic ability, meaning that if enough orcs believe something is true, then it will actually become so, brought into being in real space through the power of the Immaterium by their Gestalt psychic ability. PMA. Positive mental attitude. Wake up. Come snap out of it. Please, if you can hear my voice. It's no use. He's in a deep coma. Kept alive by machines just like the God Emperor. You dare compare me to the glorious Emperor. Prepare to be exterminated heretic. Rico. What's the difference, if any, between a Dark Angel and a Loyalist? A Loyalist accepts personal responsibility for the safety of the Imperium, defending it with his life. A Dark Angel does not. Exact words of the law. I did not want to do this. I did not want to unleash my legions. But you betrayed us. Father, you had more scoops of ice cream on your cone than us. Than me. Adeptus Astartes players. You think this is funny? Me, when my orc truck explodes killing a mob of boys and his Primaris aggressor squad. I, Horus Heresy, will kill the God Emperor of mankind and finally take my rightful place as the Warhammer 40k. Ultramarine fans explaining why Ultramarines are better than Imperial fists. Imperial Fists fans explaining why Imperial Fists are better than Ultramarines. Wall. Warhammer 40K Space Marine Kel Team rocks Pride flag colors. It took over 80 hours to make this Warhammer 40K Space Marine Kel team look this good, rocking armor colors inspired by LGBTQ pride flags. I'm no heretic. Me filling the room with negative energy because I'm trying to harm empaths. History Channel at midnight. Henry Cavill is officially attached to star in and exec produce a live-action Warhammer 40,000 series. Amazon is in final talks to acquire the series. My face when I hear the news that Henry Cavill is producing and starring in a new Warhammer 40k series. Don't do that. Don't give me hope. Try to drink my Tanner and play cards in the safety of my room. The administratum think that I must be bored and send me to an absolute clusterfuck of a combat zone. Survive the horrors of the universe by the scene of my teeth through lying, cheating, hiding, and judging. The Imperial High Command reward me with more medals and honors, further increasing my legitimate reputation as a hero of the Imperium. Percherabo, you think you're better than me, Roggledorn. I'm better than you. I know nothing of Warhammer lore, but I still stand for the Emperor. This is probably the most loyalist shit I've ever seen, and I love it. World War I generals. Dealt corps of Krieg commissars. 99% casualty rate. Victory. We're expandable. No Jedi General care for us. We are replaceable. Yes. How do we know if they're actually dead or just pretending? Magnus did nothing wrong. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. The salamanders when they find an Eldari orphanage. Sir, should we prepare to attack or defense? Yes. Betraying the Emperor and the Imperium of Man. You want to know what I do when I'm sad or scared? Ducking nothing because I'm not ducking catty. The Emperor dealing with Primarchs. What are you? An 8-jot sandwich. The Emperor dealing with custodes. So I'm not leaving until you laugh. The Emperor of Mankind giving Lorgar a motivational pep talk. You're a ducking disappointment. Thunder Warriors. You're just a cheap ducking knockoff. Adeptus Astartes. Oh no no no, I'm the upgrade. Me. Warhammer 40k shitposts. Moderation. Percherabo. All of the other traitor legions during the Siege of Terror. Knowing everything will get better, no matter what situation you're in. Imperium Rattlings earning their second breakfast, circa 40,000 regularized. When your friend takes your stuff. Your resurrection was heretical in nature and you should be CQ'd. Never ask a woman her age, a man his salary. Malcada the Sigillite what happened to the missing Primarchs. Loving father. Characters in awesome TV shows. Beloved worldwide. Played by Bryan Cranston. Both shows end 8+ years ago. Both have meme value. Warhammer has some really fantastical races, like the Aztecs but they're lizards. Warhammer Lizard Men. The Egyptians but they're skeletons. Warhammer Tomb Kings. The French but they're humans. Warhammer Britannia. Australian child walking to school, colorized. Marnius Calgar after losing both arms and a leg to a swarmed lord. Alright, we'll call it a draw. Tall guys, short guys, attractive guys, guys with big nut, big wallet, big car, guys who aspire to the purity of the blessed machine. You destroyed all of our cover and left us to freeze to death. Khan the betrayer. Traz in the infinite. Behold, my stuff. Pick your fighter. Gilgamesh the consumer of reality. Morris. Me thumbing the pin on a crack grenade as I watch the commissar tap his foot in Morse code about a four-armed emperor. Lighting incense, rubbing oil all over yourself, and praying for your tanks to work. Yumis. Ultramarines when other restarts boast about their chapter's achievements. Signature look of superiority. Alpha Legion on their way to subvert an Imperial system. Here's a little lesson in trickery. Everybody gangster till orcs start shooting. Horus and Mortarion blaming me for being a bad parent and a tyrant. Me wondering why my lab rats are talking. Me and our boys amping each other up for the Horus heresy. That face you make when 11 of your 21 demigod children turn against you and start worshipping the 4 gods of chaos. Are you two friends? No. Yes. Kamiza Kane. Will you please listen? I'm not a hero. The Valhallan 597th. He is a hero of the Imperium. You betrayed the Emperor because you felt you weren't getting the respect you deserve. I betrayed the Emperor because Duck Roggledorn. We are not the same. Fulgrim the first time that he met Slanesh. I'm sickened, but curious. The Commissar's face when you're trying to explain why you have Torhint in your rucksack. When you let a stranger inside, when you don't. Chances of me not becoming a dream stan. Chances of me not becoming a dream stan but in pink. Bulk rappers exist. The Kardashians. Pingu all of a sudden gets flashback memories from the time he saw his mom and dad playing cowboy. Screw it, not even a Snickers can fix that. Demons attacking a ship because its Jellifield failed. The orcs who stole the ship and turned it off on purpose. When a scavvy group enters a space hulk. Tough guy linger snapping. The Emperor. Perturabo. Dawn. Space Wolf fans. Space Wolves. The Inquisition and Chaos are natural enemies. Just like the Inquisition and Elder. Or the Inquisition and Tyranids. Or the Inquisition and the Imperium of Man. Or the Inquisition and other Inquisitors. Damn Inquisitors. They ruined the Inquisition. For Earth. For the Holy Terror. Science fiction allows us today to resolve the ethical conflicts of tomorrow. Adapama. 40k fans. Perhaps the Tyranid race has underestimated humanity, just as you have. How can you say that, when by your own admission you have only heard a little of these creatures? Said Belgay in disbelief. How can you be sure you will overcome them? Have you no desire to base your conclusions on empirical incidents? My conclusions are based on faith. I know them to be true. But what about empirical incidents and logic? LMRO. Have some faith, nerd. Oh. You're approaching me, mortal. Instead of praying to your false emperor and running away, you are coming right to me. I can't break your skull with my shovel without getting closer, heretic. Space Marine from Warhammer 40K requires overpowered firearms and armor. Tries to hide his fear by shouting out the war cry. Oh no, my super advanced automatic missile launcher couldn't penetrate that bug. Retreats when things go wrong. Pawn from chess. Literally unarmed. No fear, show no mercy. You're a tower. Unfortunately, you stepped in my way, so I'm going to obliterate you. Never retreats until he reaches the edge of the world and turn on full berserk mode. Hello. I'm Jane Luckbeard. You may know me from certain voyages of peace and exploration. I've met many new life forms. Many new civilizations. You know what I learned? Click. Fan bases when asked if they would want to be in their fictional universe. Star Wars fans, yes. Harry Potter fans, oh yes, I wanna be a wizard. SCP and Warhammer 40k fans, no thanks, I choose life. What is this? This is a list of those who love me. Okay Conrad, cross me out. Okay daddy. Two sides of the same alien hating coin. Stellaris xenophobe mains. Warhammer 40k fans. Con, Siege, Nurgle, Slanesh, and the Great Horndrad walk into a bar. Die. Troll. Do not die. Peel lobsters. Rats. Like this heavy caliber Adeptus Astartes. Mounted by me. Painted by me. And your best hope. Not pointed at you. Hit throw. Duck. Warhammer fans. Playing a game for its lore. Playing a games for its story. The salamanders towards humans. The salamanders towards any other species. Keep a calm head, brothers. Fortify the purging with this filth. They will not yield. Pods A. Some edjot called me xenophobic. Why would I be scared of a Xenos? When the Emperor is late 15 minutes, so you are legally allowed to form your own Imperium Secundus. Son, your father and I are worried about you. But the Emperor protects. We think the Imperium has been a bad influence. Heresy. See. All you do is speak in overused Imperial cliches. How can a man be happy if he cannot serve his lord with his whole heart? You don't have any thoughts that are your own anymore. Blessed is the mind too small for doubt. We love you, son, but you don't have a personality. It is better to die for the Emperor than to live for yourself. Let me kill him. Sharon. Who would win? Chopper with a Daka? Daka with a chopper? Letter sent to Terra from Baal. By the word and the will of Primarch Robert Gilliman, Imperial Regent, Lord Commander of the High Lords of the Imperium, Father of the Ultramarines and Lord of Ultramar, it is hereby decreed that Rogaldorn, Primarch of the Imperial Fists, receives the immediate and urgent command to abandon his position in the sacred Imperial Palace of Terra and go without delay to the planet Baal in the Segmentum Ultima. So it is written, so it shall be. And the answer from Terra: no.